I was about to leave my house when my phone suddenly rang. I looked at the screen but I did not recognize the number. For a moment I thought about ignoring the call. But then I thought maybe it is important. So I picked up the phone and said hello. There was silence for a second. Then a familiar voice said, "Hey, where are you?" I immediately recognized my friend Arjun. I laughed and said, "I am still at home." "Why are you asking?" Arjun replied, "Because I am standing outside your house." I quickly looked out of the window. To my surprise, Arjun was really standing outside my house. I opened the window and shouted, "Wait, give me 5 minutes." Arjun laughed and said, "5 minutes? You always say that." I quickly ran to my room. I had not expected Arjun to arrive so early. Usually I take my time in the morning, but that day I had to get ready quickly. I changed my clothes and looked for my shoes. For some reason I could not find them anywhere. I looked under the bed. Then I looked near the door. I even checked inside my bag, but my shoes were nowhere to be found. I shouted, "Arjun, have you seen my shoes?" From outside he shouted back, "Yes, I have." I ran to the window and asked, "Where are they?" Arjun started laughing. Then he said, "They are right next to you." I looked down and suddenly felt embarrassed. My shoes were actually right beside my feet. I laughed and said, "I think I am still half asleep." Finally, I put on my shoes and came outside. Arjun looked at me and smiled. He said, "You look like you just woke up." I replied, "I did wake up not long ago." Arjun looked at me carefully and asked, "Did you have breakfast?" I shook my head and said, "No, I did not." He looked surprised. He said, "You should never leave home without eating something." I replied, "I know, but I was in a hurry." Arjun said, "You always say that when you are late." I laughed and said, "Okay, you are right." Then I suddenly felt hungry. I said, "Actually, I am really hungry now." Arjun smiled and said, "Good. I know a small shop nearby." I asked, "Is it open this early?" He replied, "Yes. It opens very early every morning." So we decided to stop there before going anywhere else. Others were eating breakfast before going to work. We found an empty table and sat down. The shopkeeper came to us and asked, "What would you like?" I looked at the menu and said, "I would like a sandwich and a cup of tea." Arjun said, "I will have the same." The shopkeeper smiled and went to prepare our order. While we were waiting, I asked Arjun, "Why did you come to my house so early?" He replied, "I wanted to go to the market before it became too crowded." I asked, "What do you need to buy?" He said, "I need a new notebook and some pens." I smiled and said, "That is interesting. I need a new notebook too." Part 2 coming soon. Don't miss the next part of this interesting story. Part 2 is coming soon. Stay tuned and keep learning English with Nikhil. Listen, understand and improve your English every day. Keep watching and keep learning. Like, share and subscribe for more such videos. Every story teaches you something new.